Johnsonville and Andrews, two teams battling for a region championship and two communities coming off a very hard time the last 2 weeks due to the flooding we had a week and a half ago. It's been tough for a lot of folks in both of these communities, but they've come together for one cause, and that is Friday night football. They all made their way down to Andrews tonight for this big old clash, and there is the Spirit Award from Johnsonville. They got one. We're going to get to them in just a little bit later, talking about the Spirit Award. Here come the teams on the field. Andrews getting ready to show off their muscle, and didn't take long for Jville. Murphy sweeps it around on the left and takes it in for the end zone, and it's 7-0 Yellow Jackets. Johnsonville answers. Robert Ripley takes it around the corner, rumbles 69 to the house. Coach Durham said he was scared to death of Ripley, and Ripley, yeah, he puts it on the board, and Andrews is still down one. Still in the first quarter, Andrews throws a pass, but it's ruled a lateral. Shamon Morris scoops it up, and he scores, and it's 12-7. Flashes. All right, so on the ensuing kickoff, Malik Johnson, he's going to find a seam, and Johnson puts on the burners, and he's gone. How about 75 to the crib? And that would make it 14-12 Andrews. We move to the second quarter. Murphy at it again. This time breaks free, and he's going to go 37 for another touch. Andrews takes a 21-12 lead into the locker room. Homecoming ceremony held tonight. Yeah, there we go. You got to love homecoming. Brings everybody together. Now to the third. Johnsonville storms back. Ripley takes it in from 10 yards out. His second touch of the night, and that makes it 21-20. Johnson coming back again. This time he's going to bust it off 62. Are you kidding me? What a night he had. Murphy again calls his own number. He finds the end zone, and it's 27-20. Johnsonville, however, not done. Ripley going in yet again. This time, Johnsonville goes for the two-point conversion, and they take the lead 28-27. Andrews, however, in the fourth quarter, Johnson one more time in the paint. That proved to be the game winner because the Andrews defense came up huge, and they get it done. We take you to the scoreboard. What a game in Andrews. The Yellow Jackets over the Golden Flashes, 33-28. Every kid on that football field left it all on the field tonight, both sides. What a fantastic game in Georgetown County. Robert Ripley, 19 carries, 186 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Malik Johnson had an outstanding game as well. Countless scores. But this one all came down to the Yellow Jackets getting it done late. They improved to 6-1, 2-0 in region. The Golden Flashes fall to 4-3, 0-2, but still, they've got an opportunity yet to make a postseason run. We'll see how they do the next couple of weeks. But as for tonight, it was all about Andrews, and that's where we find our own Mark Haggard, who has the very latest on this big win for the Yellow Jackets.
And the Andrews Yellow Jackets are in the end zone, victorious over Johnsonville. Scott Durham's boys got it done. It wasn't easy. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, the Andrews cheerleaders have a cheer for us. Ladies, go.
5, 6, 7, 8. End zone! End zone! End zone!
Short and sweet. Andrews cheerleaders. Good job, ladies. Scott, wow, that was a ball game that, that second quarter was a laser light show, and then it slowed down a little bit, and then things got really interesting late in the game. Lost the lead briefly, got it back. Just your thoughts on this win.
Well, first of all, give Johnsonville credit for playing a great football game on short rest. They played hard. Really in the third quarter, kept the ball from us. I think we had 3 snaps in the third quarter. Fortunately, we popped a long run for one of them and was able to get on the board. But it was a tough game. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew it was going to be a tough physical football game, and fortunately we were able to come out ahead in the end.
They controlled the football for over 10 minutes in that third quarter, and it looked like they were trying to squeeze the life out of you there.
It was. It's not fun. You're just standing over there and you're just bored waiting to get the ball back. Can't really do anything about it. And You know, they did a good job, though. Give them credit. They played hard, and finally we made a few adjustments and got our guys back to doing what they're supposed to be doing, and we got them off the field in the fourth quarter.
You are 5-1 now, more importantly, 1-0 in the region. And you got a tough turnaround coming up. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, who does the HTC game ball go to this week?
Let's go with senior fullback Malik Johnson.
Oh, Malik. Now, what do they call Malik?
The Black Ferrari.
The Black Ferrari. I like that. Oh, and you were running like a Black Ferrari tonight. 12 carries, 66 yards, and you know what really surprised me? Your speed. For a fullback, you had that kickoff return for a touchdown, 75 yards, 2 trips to the house tonight.
I got it. Honestly, I've looked forward to getting this game ball. Play hard. Coach told us the limit, turnovers, control the line of scrimmage. We'll come out with the victory. Easy win.
You ran like a beast. I mean, you were just – now, that line blocked, but I'm telling you, you were a horse out there.
It's only right. Got to do it every day.
Talk about what turned the tide in this game. You lost the lead, and then you got it back.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank my offensive line, Big Brandon, Roderick, Savon, who else? Torian. Can't forget Gus, and my tight end Tyreek, and my boy CJ.
All right, it's not over yet. Region has just begun, and, Coach, you've got a tough one coming up, a tight turnaround. I believe you play again on Monday.
Play again on Monday, just victim of circumstance, you know, but, you know, we tell these guys all the time, you got to play the hand you dealt. That's what we got to do. There ain't nothing we can do about it. We can cry about it, but that's not going to help, not going to win the game. We just got to turn around and go play.
Well, let's talk about the Monday matchup a little bit, where it is and who you're playing.
Playing Kingstree at C.E. Murray. You know, so tough environment, you know, and, you know, we just going to be hard to get ready, going to be beat up, hard to practice. We're just going to have to turn around, go over there and do the best we can.
How difficult has it been through all of the flood and everything else to do what you're going to do and get back to the order of business of these kids going back to class, going back to school, playing football again? How tough has it been on you and Johnsonville?
It's been difficult for everybody. You know, the hardest thing I think for me is not being able to give these guys an answer. You know, I get texts, I get calls, I get emails wanting to know what's going on, and the only thing you can tell them is, guys, I just don't know. And that's not a fun situation to be in. You always want to be able to let them know what's happening. But, you know, they fought through it, and they're going to come out for the better on the other side.
Maybe you don't know, but I know that Andrews is now 5-1 on the season, and the Andrews Yellow Jackets are in the end zone. Guys, let me hear you.